guys, this is my allotment challenge. Been nominated by Raf from Raf's Kitchen Garden, so thanks for that, Raf. Loving your work, by the way. Right, without any further ado, question one, how long have you had your allotment? Well, I've only had it 7 months, only got it this year, haven't planted anything there, just been getting it ready, planning for next year. I've been growing in my back garden, as you can see from my videos, since sort of March 2013, initially in pots and stuff, just on the patio, and then convinced the wife to let me dig up some of the garden. How long did you wait for your allotment? What, 2 months? Saw an advert in the paper, didn't follow it up till about 2 weeks later. I was really busy, and did it, waited 2 months if that, and then got a plot straight away. So sound. Where did I learn gardening? Well, a little bit from my dad. I remember when we were 12, we moved out to a place called Newton Purcell, and he had a greenhouse and about, I don't know, 40 foot, 15 foot wide. Used to do potatoes and bits and pieces. I used to help him out, but I was never really that interested. Used to eat all his tomatoes out of his greenhouse, so definitely. But let's say back in March 2013, I don't know what, I can't remember what it was, just decided to start growing some stuff and see what happens. And then I always use YouTube for like a reference library, so music and old TV shows, that sort of thing. And it wasn't till sort of June that year, 2013, I thought, I'll YouTube some gardening videos, and I put in growing vegetables, something like that, and the first thing that came up was Allotment Diary. And then I spent the next 2 days watching all of Dan's videos, and well, legend, just basically all the show stuff I do, I copy him, and all the stuff I've learned, all the technical side and all that stuff, basically all off YouTube, and Dan and Ian and Tony and all the other people in the community. So that's where I learned to do it. Do you do a winter garden? No, not yet, but I say I've only had the back garden, limited space. This year I'm planning to do some stuff later into next year rather, and then we'll just see how we go. Biggest success this year, well, I grew an onion to 6.2 pounds with all the foliage and stuff. Unfortunately, the main of them weren't ready for the show, so and also I got first place with carrots at the local show. It's nothing special, there's not massive competition down there, but that's 2 years in a row now I've got first place for carrots. And my biggest success ever, getting sweet corn this year after my biggest disaster ever, but I'll tell you about in a minute. Just getting stuff to grow, really. I've only been doing it about 3 years, so yeah, it's great. Biggest disaster, well, that was the sweet corn this year that I started off really early, because last year it was late. Got everything ready, got it all ready, really nice, put it in a new bed where I chopped a tree down, and ended up with the European corn boring worm. Thanks, Woody. The other big disaster was I mixed up my courgettes and my cucumbers. I think it was last year, might have been the year before, and I put the cucumbers outside and left the courgettes in the greenhouse. Bonus. Right, number 7, tried and trusted variety. Well, again, I've only been doing it for 3 years, so I can go at sweet candle carrots, just chuck them on the ground. You know, even in unriddled soil, they will find a way. Bella F1 cucumbers I did last year. They're brilliant. I'll definitely do them again. And then potatoes, like Sarto Mirrors are nice, and I like Rocket. Anything new next year? Yeah, lots of stuff. I want to do some Cobra beans on the allotment. I want to do some Cara potatoes, because Brendan Bacon Soda said they're really good. And I want to try and do some melons as well if I can. We'll see. Preserving crops. Don't really freeze a lot, but we have just bought a new fridge freezer, so probably do a bit more freezing next year, because I'll have the allotment, I'll have more stuff. But generally pickling, and I did a few brines this year as well, which has turned out quite well. I need to find somewhere to store my potatoes, because I'm planning on having lots of potatoes next year from the allotment. I haven't got anywhere cool and frost free. The garage is all right, but the wife uses this for her work during the day, so, for parcels and stuff. So, right, question 10, favourite meal? Well, obviously the roast dinner. Everybody says that. Personally, I just like counting the amount of stuff on the plate that's come from the garden. So the ultimate is just the meat, and then everything else comes from the garden. And you see with my garden from the season starts, and you start with the odd one thing or the odd two things, and then it grows, and eventually all of your veg and stuff is coming, and then for me it dwindles off again. But hopefully we'll change that this year. But my ultimate favourite meal is just a full-on massive plate of runner beans with butter, salt, cracked black pepper. Beautiful. I regularly eat that. That's just all I eat, because if we get a glut, and I'll just have a whole plate of runner beans. Lovely. Oh yeah, the extra question, how did I get into making videos? Well, learning for a start, trying to find out about stuff, and then the community thing, and everybody sticks together. I think it's really cool just to join in, really. You know, it took a while to make the first video, and it takes a while to get used to actually seeing yourself in front of the camera. It's weird. So that's about it. That's me done. Please like, subscribe, and I'd like to nominate William Coleman from over in Canada, and also Woody's allotment channel. And I was going to do Chuck from Fence to Farm, but he did his yesterday, so I've got a special one. If you can do it, Dave, Blue Star Dave, I would like you to get Turbo Ray to do his allotment questions, if he'll let you do it. If he won't let you film it or whatever, just write him down and let us know. But I think if you can film it, that would be legend. Gutted about his greenhouse, man. Right, that's it. I'll probably do an update on the onions tomorrow. So thanks a lot. Cheers. Peace.